Hey, good Thursday morning, everybody. Wait, you can't see me. Now you can. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Chris Allen here. I was here even though you couldn't see me. On this Thursday morning, March 28th, what I like to call Little Friday. Here it's the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It has been a morning. I'm just saying. It's just there's nothing going on. It's just been a morning. I don't know why. I just woke up just extra tired. I think it was from everything that went on yesterday. From the the fire downtown and just all kinds of stuff went on yesterday. It was a busy news day. But things are quiet. At least the weather is not making news this morning, even though it's starting out a little chilly this morning. It's not bad. Here's the view again. Pretend you haven't seen it yet from the Plano camp here in Plano outside of Bowling Green. Um, Looking good. Clear blue sky and looking very springy. Those red buds are really coming out this morning. So it's going to be another gorgeous day here in southern Kentucky and middle Tennessee, the entire region looking extra special today. And it's going to be a few degrees warmer too. So that you'll have that today, which is certainly going to help us be more in a springy mood as we get close to Easter weekend. Here's a look downtown from the AAA Systems live cam, and we're seeing a beautiful shot there. Another clear shot from downtown all the way back to the west. Looking very nice this morning. All right, so let's get to it. There's not a whole lot to talk about for the right now. It's going to be later that we may have to talk about some thunderstorms as we get into the Easter holiday weekend. As we look at the satellite view, not a lot going on here. Clouds out to the east. These are some leftover clouds from yesterday. As you can see, over the last couple of hours, these have been moving off to the east, and they're mostly high and mid level clouds, just kind of running into the Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge Mountains and, Appalachia. Nothing going on here in Bowling Green. The winds are coming out of the northeast at about 4, 5, 3. I mean, they're really light. The winds are really light this morning. They'll be coming from the east and northeast for a little longer, and then we're going to begin to see a shift in the winds from the south as we go through the next 24 hours, which means we are going to feel a big warm up coming. And it'll get warmer today than it was yesterday, but it's not going to happen all at once. We'll be more into the 60s today and then into the 70s tomorrow. And the next few days, all the way through Easter weekend, really big warm up. We're talking maybe hitting 80 on Easter Sunday. That's crazy. But then we're going to talk about thunderstorms coming in at the end of your Easter Sunday weekend. Okay. Let's check temperatures right now because I know it's kind of frosty out there. Yeah, 30s. We had some 20s show up this morning. But now that the sun is up, things should be heating up very nicely. Here it is, just after 8 o'clock, and the temperatures have warmed. Some of these were in the upper 20s. But even down at the Cumberland River in Burkesville, it's 35, 40 in Edmonton, 36 at the Corvette plant, 39, almost 40 at the Ag Expo Center. It's 41 in Scottsville, Tompkinsville, and Franklin. A little cooler, 35 in Logan County. And then you have these areas of low 40s, Hopkins County, Christian County. Let's see how the winds are. I just showed you that, but I want to show you on this map. Notice how they're light and variable. Winds coming in from the east, northeast to the east of us, and then from more southeast to the west of us. That means the high pressure is sitting right here in the middle, pretty much. See how everything goes round in a circle, the wind arrows. Yeah. So you could say high pressure sitting right on top of Bowling Green at this hour. It's going to be a good day. It really is. I don't foresee any real issues coming, not until late weekend. Late weekend. Until then, you're good to go. Beautiful weather pattern is settling in. High pressure is settling in and doing us some good here in the neighborhood. Here's here's a look at the model blender. We'll go 62 today. I think that's going to be doable. We go 71 tomorrow. I'm going with closer to 37, 38 tonight, maybe 39 as they have there. It's not going to be as cold tomorrow morning as it is this morning, simply because of the more of a southerly wind. But look at those 70s, mid and upper 70s. I'm going 76 on Saturday, 80 on Easter Sunday, and then 80 again on Monday. Then we get showers and thunderstorms. Now, there may be some Sunday night into Monday scattered, but the real chance of stronger thunderstorms, and it's looking more and more like we could get some stronger storms, will be coming in on Tuesday of next week when we get up to 80 or close to it. Um, then we're going to see a big drop off in temperature. Cold front will come through, put an end to the showers. And then we have one of those little resets. You can see 58 next Wednesday. I'm going 60. Then after that, here we go back into the 70s. So whatever happens, it's not going to last long. We're winding down these little winters. They're just not going to hang around long. Maybe a few hours, if even a day, and then they're done. It's just it's the pattern that we're going in, longer days, longer daylight, and that's going to negate or bring down the possibility of us staying cold for very long or chilly even. It's just not going to happen much longer. Let's go to the maps. Let me show you what's going on there. High pressure in control. Next few days, I'm telling you, if you need to get outside and do something, do it. Beautiful. Today, here we go. This afternoon, tonight, early tomorrow morning, looking good. Through the day tomorrow, into your Friday, Saturday morning, there may be some showers. I mentioned this yesterday up around Cincinnati, maybe Louisville, Frankfort, Lexington, Ashland, that area. Here comes a cold front. This is going to be the one that is going to help us or aid us in getting showers as we head into Easter Sunday morning. We're still good. That front still looks to be just kind of laying to the north of the Bowling Green area. Louisville may get something, Frankfort, Lexington again, but nothing down here. I think we could see some clouds if you're doing an Easter sunrise service, attending it or putting one on. I think you're going to be just fine. It's going to be warm and it's going to be breezy, but I don't think we'll see any rain. Not yet. Here we go into Sunday afternoon, Monday morning, Sunday night into Monday morning. Then we begin to see the showers coming in as this thing cranks up. This is going to be a pretty stout low pressure system that's back to the west. There's likely to be some severe weather surrounding this. You've got trough, little wave to the north of it, cold front to the west, warm front to the east, and a dry line. It's what we call a triple point, but you could actually call this a quad point. One, two, three, four, all surrounding the low. But you know what I mean? This time of the year is when we watch those kind of systems for the potential for severe weather. Maybe not so much Monday, but here we are Tuesday morning. The cold front's coming through, heavier rain and thunderstorms. And then by Wednesday, it moves out. But I think Tuesday could be a day in which we do see the potential for some severe weather. In fact, let me go to that graphic because I do have a graphic showing already the day 6 possibilities, and that would be the sixth day in our forecast period uh right here. Okay. So already the Storm Prediction Center is saying that Tuesday, April 2nd, there could be some severe weather right over the area. The chance right now is pretty light or small, 15 to almost 30% in that yellow shaded area. And here's something to also think about. Not to bring up coincidences, but it is almost 50 years to the day of one of the worst tornado outbreaks in American history back in 1974, April 3rd and 4th. And what I'm showing you here is April 2nd. Am I saying that's going to be that? No. But we will be remembering the 50th, think about it, 50th anniversary of the 74 tornadoes next week. I remember it because it was one of the scariest nights of my life. And it was a night that changed my outlook on life and actually, kind of pushed me in the direction of doing weather. Because I was a kid at the time, 50 years ago, and I was 12 and I was scared to death. Even though we didn't take a direct hit, they were close enough to where I lived at the time that, oh, I will never forget that night. Even though it happened 50 years ago, that was a crazy night. Next week, 50 years since that happened. The super outbreak of tornadoes from 1974. Many of you remember it, I'm sure, because it affected this area. 144 tornadoes through about a dozen states. It was just an incredible day and night and the next morning. We had tornadoes from the Gulf Coast through here all the way up into southern Canada the next day. That's how big that outbreak was. Wow. All right. Looking good today. Sunny, 62 for a high temperature. Checking the chat box. Gail, good morning. Tony, Sandra, Medina, Anita, another Tony, Amy, Ellen, Alan, Gregory, Woody T, Nancy, Doc, Gregory. There you go. I appreciate you all being in the chat room this morning. And Sally, she says, I remember it was so scary. It was. But if it hadn't been for that night, I may have not ended up doing this. I'm just saying. God knows what he's doing. What it taught me was God always he always knows what he's doing. He knew that somehow that would push me into this direction. I'm not saying that's why it happened. God forbid. But it took that event to get me on this track. And so here I am. All right. And I'm thankful. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching and listening this morning. I'm on the radio right now at Sam 100.7. And tonight I'll be on News 40, 5, 6, and 10. Although the 6 o'clock will be just online on Facebook and online only because we have the NCAA tournament on our CBS 40 channel tonight, as you know. So we won't have the 6 o'clock news on your TV, but it will be online, just to let you know. Have a great day. God bless you. Thanks for watching.